But that is not where the action's going to stop. We will be back on the 6th of January, so don't stop watching, okay? You have to keep staying tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show.
But let's continue with the Feel Good vibes. I mean, we've had some incredible stories this year, and our friends at Avios and PnP really do understand that, you know, every day is a challenge for South Africans, and whether it be for financial concerns, and whether it be taking care of our families, our friends, and our communities, there is really challenging times out there.
And it is excited that they've come together to make things a little bit better for South Africans. I'm talking about Avios and PnP. They offered a special opportunity for a giveaway which viewers could show some gratitude to someone else that have done selfless work amongst each other or in their communities. And 5 winners were ultimately chosen. So have a look at some of their stories.
Many amazing stories reached us through the Pick n Pay Smart Shopper and Avios competition. Stories like that of Linjoy Klimke, who gave up the comforts of the city and moved to Bonnievale on nothing but faith. Her sister Gillian nominated her for her tenacity.
Linjoy works in Bonnievale with the community. Her role is working with the youth and teens. This is where her heart is, to uplift the kids through the many challenges these kids go through, whether it's from broken families, abused home, or emotional abuse.
As part of a non-profit organisation that aims to end the vicious cycle of poverty in the Bonnievale community, Linjoy works tirelessly to give the children a sense of hope and self-worth.
Gillian, what compelled you to write us this letter about Linjoy?
Well, I think Linjoy is a phenomenal person. She's done tremendous and wonderful things with the community. She's put her heart and soul into every little project that is presented to her, and she doesn't see herself as that person, so that's why I've nominated Linjoy.
Well, she certainly is a remarkable young lady. Now, Linjoy, you are so young and you've committed yourself to serving your community. I'm sure there are many challenges that you face on a daily basis. Tell us more about what the toughest part of your day is like.
I think at this stage, one of the toughest challenges that we have as a staff team is that we're running a massive youth strategy, and we are only a staff team of 3 people. And another one is meeting resistance from the community to not want to access the opportunities that are on offer. That's pretty challenging. But looking at young people just transform and change, even if it's the smallest change, the smallest transformation, that gives us all as a team a lot of hope.
Another story that tugs at the heartstrings is set at Marsh Memorial Homes in the Mother City. It's a haven for about 60 children coming from very traumatic circumstances. Desiree Quiros joined the staff earlier this year, and the children lovingly dubbed her Auntie.
Desiree, what is the toughest part of your job here?
I think the toughest part is having to internalize many of the tragedies and, you know, the problems, the baggages, emotional baggages, the problems with which the children are referred here to Marsh Memorial. And it's things which we pick up systematically and as we work along with our partners in the community to try and repair and heal, you know, whatever hurts the children come to Marsh with.
Being a social worker is more than a job, it's a calling. Desiree's co-workers nominated her for living Madiba's legacy through her gentle presence. She spends long nights bringing comfort to troubled children.
I would call Desiree one of an angels. When she came to Marsh, there was a great gap at our place, and she filled that gap. And she did that through giving our kids counselling and the necessary support that they need.
The kids, they don't look at Desiree as a boss. They in the same level with Desiree, and then she will spend time with them. And then even the children, when they want to go to her, it's always Desiree. She's always available. She's flexible for them.
Desiree, what is your greatest dream for the children of Marsh Memorial?
I think it's for them to be free of risk, and it's to be children, you know, to grow up in this beautiful environment, to just be children going through their various phases of childhood and their psychological development, and to thrive from the programs we put in place here for them, and to develop. I think basically it's also to reunify children with their families when they've been separated, and for them to find their feet individually as well-balanced persons out in the community, having benefited from Marsh's programs.
Giving back to the community is like a stone cast across water that creates many ripples. These inspiring ladies will be spoiled by Avios and PnP's Smart Shopper family.
You know, watching something like that really just makes you realize what a beautiful country we live in, with amazing people that are willing to give of themselves to make the lives of other people better, hey?
It's amazing, it's amazing. That's why we call it selfless acts, because you actually don't think of yourself, you think of everyone else around you. But there is a reward for people who work hard and work hard to make someone else's life better, and it's amazing to see that.
And being the force behind that giving power must be even more amazing. And part of the team of people that were able to make this possible is joining us this morning. Jacqueline Rojo de Abajo from Smart Shopper. Good to have you with us, Jacqueline. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Fantastic. And also on the line, we have Mr. Rahul Patel, Head of Marketing at Avios South Africa. Rahul, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us.
Fantastic to be here. Thank you for inviting me on.
Jacqueline, we're going to start off with you first. Tell me first about what was the importance to Pick n Pay and Smart Shopper to reward South Africans in this way for doing this?
You know, Pick n Pay has always been about a company about giving. You know, since the day of our founder starting this company, it's part of our DNA. Giving is just part of it. And December is a time for giving. And our partner, Avios, I mean, we've only been with them for a few months. They want to be part of this, giving. So giving away flights, isn't that just amazing, having flights? Who gets to fly every day? So they came to the party and joined us with this event. And yes, it's just part of our lives, if you can say.
Fantastic.
Even when Pick n Pay Smart Shopper started, you were able to give your Smart Shopper points and donate them from the beginning already. So it's just something, you know, another thing to add to our community, something fun, you know, being able to fly.
Especially at this time of year when we all need a holiday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you just said important words there, you know, giving, and that it's part of your DNA, and it's exciting to know that that's what you do. Rahul, I have to ask you, what exactly have they won?
Okay, so, I mean, you know, we thought, given that we thought Avios is all about rewarding the everyday with something extraordinary. So that was kind of what is at the heart of this idea. And what they're going to be rewarded is with a kind of luxury all expenses, a mini break to recognize these kind of unsung community heroes. So given return flights to their local destination of their choice, accommodation, a choice of accommodation in some lovely hotels across South Africa, inclusive of their meals, airport transfers included, 2,000 rand spending money to treat themselves, and I believe a fridge full of Pick n Pay goodies to return to as well on their return, courtesy of Smart Shopper. So yeah, so it's kind of a real all-inclusive break for some well-deserved time box for these guys.
That's
Exciting
a fantastic
stuff,
prize.
yeah.
It's really all-inclusive. I mean, it's like, you know, just arrive and be treated, you know? Have yourself a great time. Wow, Rahul, that is really a fantastic prize. And now we've just seen two of the
our
winners'
recipients
stories.
or winners, yes.
Exactly. Let's take a look at the other three. All right, well, we do have our winners on the line right now. We'll have a look at their stories a bit later on. Leon is on the line. Leon Boert, let me tell you a little bit more about him now. Leon Boert's family has had a tough financial year, and after Leon's income was drastically reduced to a commission base only now, despite low earnings, Leon and his wife have had to deal with the rent, putting their children through school as well. And as a result, the stress has overwhelmed him, and he suffered a severe heart attack, which rendered him unable to work. But it's great to know that we can, you know, reward Leon like this. Leon, how are you this morning?
Hello?
Leon, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, Leon, can you hear me?
Yeah, the line is a bit...
It's a bit
I can't
fuzzy
hear
out there.
anything at the moment.
Okay, well, if you can hear me, Leon, how do you feel about winning this prize?
Hello?
Nee, Leon kan ons nie hoor nie.
I think we're struggling a bit with that line over there.
I'm going to go to some of the other stories and recipients that we are rewarding this morning. Roslyn is also on the line. Now, Roslyn is a mother of two, and it says here she's had to give up work to look after one of her daughters who was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. And although her role as a caregiver comes from a place of love, she often becomes down and tired, like one does when you have to work hard at something when you're taking care of someone else. Now, this year, Roslyn was also diagnosed with diabetes, and we want to just make sure that life becomes easier for her. Roslyn, are you on the line? Roslyn, can you hear me? You are live on Expresso. It seems like we don't have Roslyn there. I wanted to just say congratulations, and it's nice to know that they can dream in a time like this where, you know, it's a time for you guys, Jacqueline, to give, and it's a time for people to receive it on the other hand. Selfless acts as they just do what they need to do.
Indeed. And also one of our other winners, her name is Alta Scholz, who is 56 years old, works full-time, earning just 3,500 rand per month. Now, after she was a caregiver for her two grandchildren without any remuneration, her son and daughter, you know, don't make enough enough money to help her financially, but her son Otto says Christmas is by far the worst time of year because nobody ever has any gifts to give. But Alta dreams of one day going to Cape Town, and that dream is about to be realized as a result of this prize. Alta, good morning. How are you?
Morning. Absolutely in 7-7.
Oh, that is fantastic. So now your dream of coming to Cape Town is about to be realized. How do you feel about winning this prize?
Wow, you know, I never thought him entering me into a competition. I've been dreaming so many years to win something, and now it's just come true.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic. And I really hope that you do enjoy the time when you are here.
Pardon?
I'm saying that I hope you really enjoy the time when you are here because the weather's beautiful. It's really summer that's kicked into Cape Town.
Because we're in Cape Town, Elsa. We're in Cape Town.
You know, I would like to visit the Strand, Gordons Bay. Yeah, and my baby sister lives in Cape Town, so I'll have a chance to see my sister.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Yes, and if it only can come true, you know, if it's not a dream, I'm going to open my eyes and I'm just going to realize that it's come true.
Well, it is very, very real, and you're going to enjoy that prize. Congratulations, Alta, and please send our regards to your family.
Absolutely, I am so happy, and you know, if it wasn't for my son that's just cool head and think ahead, it wouldn't have been this twice. And I'm going to take him with me.
Yes,
oh,
you should. Thank you, Alta. Thanks so much. Congratulations.
And my two granddaughters, they are angels.
Oh, please take pictures and send them to us on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we'd love to see.
Haven't you received the pictures of them?
No, we want to see them on our Facebook page so we can share them with everyone.
All right. The one's name is Verushka and the other one is Delanique.
Lovely, lovely, Grandma. Well, congratulations and enjoy the festive season.
Merry Christmas, Alta, and also all our other winners who have won this morning.
Thank you so much. And what does the prize include, if I may ask?
Alta, we're going to mention it just now. So Jacqueline is here with us, and we also have Raoul on the line. So keep watching and stay on the line with us because we're going to explain it to you again, all right?
Okay, my son will be watching up because I've got to run into the meeting now.
No problem.
Oh, wow. Enjoy it. Good luck.
All right, Alta. Thanks.
Oh, I love it.
Thanks for chatting to us.
Still working, eh?
Yeah. So, Jacqueline, I mean, for you, from a personal point of view, what does it do for you in your heart when you hear people's reactions like this? Totally overwhelmed by your generosity.
I've got tears in my eyes. So yeah, it's so lovely that that I can work in a position where I can do something like this. You know, we work so hard, all of us, every day, and sometimes you don't always have time to give. So as part of my work that I'm able to give, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's so lovely to hear all the stories. And she had to rush off to a meeting. Sounds like my day.
No. Jacqueline, thank you very, very much. We appreciate being part of this as well. Yeah, well, we're going to take a very quick ad break and lots more of this madness continuing after the break.